How's it going, guys? Brandon from the Manga Guys here to review One Punch Man episode 12, which was amazing. Sorry for the messy hair, I just woke up a little bit ago, and sorry for this review being late, but more stuff's gonna be coming from now on. We start off right off the bat. Action. I was like, whoa, action right away. Just Saitama and Boros going at it. Boros just like throwing shit at Saitama. And Saitama, there's this epic scene of him just walking backward. Boom, 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 boom. It looks fucking epic. The animation. Clap it up. Everyone, clap for fucking Toei. Animation in this episode was spot on. Beautiful. Couldn't have been better. After their little skirmish, we see the S-Class heroes fighting the alien battleship and Melsgard. We see something really interesting here. We see, well, first thing we see Child Emperor with like things coming out of his backpack. Reminded me of two things. Kind of reminded me of Dr. Octopus, but more prominently reminded me of Gizmo from Teen Titans. You guys remember Teen Titans, right? Gizmo was the little snotty kid. He was part of the Hive. He was. I'll put a picture of him right here. He had these like things coming out of his back, and he was a kid. So I feel like maybe some of Child Emperor's design or his concept of his little backpack thingy is from Gizmo, or maybe it's just a pure coincidence. I don't know. Just reminded me of him. Then we see Drive Knight, which is rank S-Class rank number 9, talking to Genos, saying beware of Metal Knight. Now, first of all, let me say this. This is an anime episode review. Do not reveal like spoilers from the manga in the comments below. If you really want to, you could put a spoiler warning, but I'd rather no manga discussion happen in the anime related episodes. Thank you very much, because we had someone in the live reaction put something about the manga. I don't know if it was a theory or it was a spoiler, I'm not sure, but just try to refrain from talking about what happens in the manga and the anime episodes. That'd be very thankful. Thank you. But anyway, Drive Knight says to Genos to beware of Metal Knight, and I have a couple theories about this, and these are just theories. I'm not a manga reader for One Punch Man. My theory is that Metal Knight, and you know, we see him later in the episode, he came late after all the action ended, conveniently, to salvage some parts from the alien ship, and my theory is that obviously Drive Knight is the cyborg. Oh, maybe he's a robot. Genos is a cyborg. But he probably wants to dissect Genos for parts, because he looks at the alien ship and he goes, Subarashi, which means magnificent. And so he's going to use some of their parts to create more weapons. So he probably wants to take a look at Genos' technology. And maybe he's tried to like go at Drive Knight before. Or maybe Drive Knight is like a robot that escaped his control or something. We don't know. But very interesting. More to find out about that. We then go back to the Melsgard fight, and we see some beautiful animation. When Atomic Samurai did his atomic slash, like the little blue lines, that looks so nice. The fight ends off with what's his name, Silver Fang. He well, obviously he got slashed up by Atomic Samurai. Then Silver Fang notices that it generates with his head first, so the little ball thingy is in the center, and his head starts forming. So he just goes, whoosh. Even a monkey could do it. Checkmate. Ching. And then the guy's face just melts, and he is muscular as fuck. Talk about fucking Master Roshi 2.0, the better version. Silver Fang, that's what I'm calling him, Master Roshi 2.0. He is fucking ripped. I hope I look like that when I'm 90 or 70, however old he is, or any time in my life, maybe, hopefully, please. We then get a little clip of Stinger and Lightning Max and Moomin Rider helping out the civilians, which is always good. You want to put that in there to show that they're doing what they need to do. And then it goes back to Saitama and Boros. Bruh, this animation and just the fight sequences, like, it's not a great fight, it's like a beatdown, because you see Boros attacking relentlessly and Saitama's not getting affected, but it was done so well. You see like so many awesomely animated clips, and then they start playing the opening theme song, and it was just perfect. I'd have to learn the opening song, thanks. Like, this episode made me want to learn the lyrics, even though I'm probably not going to. It was just that awesome. Boros then starts going on and on about how Saitama is the first being he's ever had to fight this long against, and then Saitama, the first thing he says is, shut up. And Boros is like, there's one eye. He guess he's never been told to shut up before. He's like, blah, 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 blah. Do you ever stop talking? And then Boros starts fucking speed blitzing him, going around this little like pink ball, like going around and just like hitting him from all these angles, and then he Falcon knees him, knee of justice, Super Smash Bros. Reference, knees him up, and then you see he gets kneed up, and then you see him like hit the ground. So I'm like, that didn't make sense, but he's on the fucking moon. The fucking moon. You know that big thing in the sky you see at night, the big yellow thing made of cheese? The fucking moon. That was so, it like just blew my mind, because I saw him hit the ground. I was like, wait, what? And then it was done really nicely. It shows the Earth, and then it pans out to the moon where Saitama is on, and I'm like, holy shit. Some crazy shit. And I'm like, wait, how? I know he's super strong, but how is he surviving on the moon? He looks around, and then he goes. I'm like, okay, I know this show is meant to be a gag show, and I'm not gonna like go into scientific detail about how he should have exploded or whatever, but it was just pretty funny. It was a nice solution for this type of show that doesn't take itself that seriously. It was, how can Saitama breathe in space? He can't. It goes like this. Like it works. It's fine. Nobody complain about that, please. It's just, please don't. It's a waste of time and energy. But he's on the moon. it was just crazy. He jumps back. He probably leaves a huge crater on the moon with his leg power. Jumps back, and then Boros is saying, oh, how staying in this form shortens his life, even though he has regenerative power, so he has to finish this quickly. And then Saitama just comes back down, and then Boros says, this guy is making me want to go all out. Really? You haven't been going all out yet? This guy who hasn't been damaged at all, you just shot him to the moon, he just jumped back? I think it's time you start going all out, man. Like, what are you holding back for? I just realized this episode has so much Dragon Ball Z references. I don't know if it was intentional or not. You guys can decide that. But the form that Boros is in, like the pink form where he has these weird markings on him, his hair looks like Goku when he's in Super Saiyan 3. He has regenerative powers because Saitama punches him once and the guy gets blown back and he doesn't die. And he goes, that's the way, Saitama. But then Saitama says consecutive normal punches. Bam, 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 a million punches. The guy explodes. Blood everywhere. But then he comes back together. So that made me think that you have to destroy all of his cells, just like you had to do with Cell. Because if you didn't, he'd come back stronger. And then as soon as he destroys him and he comes back, he says, I'm just going to take you down with the planet. So that reminds me of when Goku fought Frieza on Namek. Frieza said he was going to destroy Namek. So is it me, or is there like some Dragon Ball Z stuff here? Like, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Boros uses his move, Roaring Cannon, Collapsing Star, and the animation here. Oh my god, they probably put most of the budget for this episode in that one 5-second scene. It looks so good. And he said he's going to destroy the planet with this. So he does his Roaring Star thing, Roaring Cannon, Star Punch, whatever. Saitama goes, if you're going to use your last move, I'll use mine too. He says, Serious Series, Serious Punch. This beam was going to destroy the planet, according to Boros. Punches it. Then you see it split into two, and you see a giant shockwave coming from Saitama's punch. So, and then it shows a clip of the Earth. The clouds are split hugely on the punch, the direction Saitama's punch went, and the one Boros just a little bit. So, I think that this confirms that if what Boros is saying is true, that beam would have destroyed the planet and Saitama stopped it, he could easily destroy planet Earth, which is insane. Of course, with the serious punch, not Saitama, Boros gets defeated. And then we get a little bit of sadness. Like, we have Boros' body, which didn't get fully disintegrated. It, like, kind of turned into a mummy, and he was going on about the prophecy and how Saitama had strength to spare. But Saitama actually said, yeah, it was a good fight. Like, so that's the first time Saitama's actually acknowledged someone before and their strength. Because this guy, he got a couple punches. He got normal consecutive punch, he got a couple just, like, random nameless punches, and he got the serious punch, and he was still conscious for a little bit. So this dude was probably the strongest thing in the universe besides anything on planet Earth. And I say that, I don't just say Saitama because there might be someone on Earth who can match Saitama's power. I highly doubt it though. But that happened, and with the serious punch, Saitama destroyed the core of the ship. It was a big pink ball, and the ship starts falling. All the aliens are freaking out. and we see the people who were fighting Melsguard, Purple Prisoner, Metal Bat, and Atomic Samurai and Silver Fang, and they start running away, and Purple Prisoner's like, Angel Dash! Angel Dash! It was so funny. We then get something really interesting that happens. Handsome Man Amai Mask comes as soon as the ship falls and like everyone's officially defeated. He comes, you know, just conveniently when everything's over. And he is disappointed with the S-Class heroes because they let the city get destroyed. But I feel like he has no right to say any of that because he wasn't there. Wasn't there, first of all, and he's an A-Class hero, so he's below them. And he didn't even do anything, so he has no right to be mad. I don't think he could have done much. Anyway, him and Metal Bat start talking, and he says that they shouldn't have let the city be destroyed, but they did their best. And even Per Prisoner says, whose side are you on? We did our best. And that's exactly what I was thinking, so I'm happy he said that. But then, My Mask says, I'm on the side of justice. And that answer reminds me of, spoilers for One Piece, Admiral Akainu, because he absolute justice, and this guy gives me that kind of vibe where he'll do anything for justice, because in the next scene, all the aliens that were running the ship got roped up, and he just goes over to them, doesn't even say anything, chops them all up. And I know they're aliens, and they were trying to destroy the Earth or something, but you at least have to ask some questions first, and I don't think that was his judgment to go and, you know, kill them all. And just, he gives me off the vibe of Akainu, where he'll do anything for justice. And he says the reason that he's #1 in A-Class is to prevent weak people from getting to S-Class. So he maybe can tangle with some of the S-Class people, but I feel like he has more of a pull on the organization, like some kind of power over not just the S-Class heroes, but the people in charge of the Hero Association, where like everyone has to respect him, because we see Metal Bat, and he seems like the kind of guy who doesn't want to give respect to anyone, he doesn't care about giving him some kind of like plane of equalness. So he just, I don't want to say he's super strong, but I feel like he has some kind of authority over the organization and the people, the heroes in it. If you guys know, don't tell me, but if you guys have just watched the anime like me, tell me what you think in the comments below. And in a fashion similar to My Mask, Metal Knight shows up just when everything's over. Like I said before, to retrieve the parts of the alien spaceship to improve his technology. Genos asks him, is the reason for him doing that? He says, is it to make stronger weapons? He goes, precisely. For the sake of peace, of course. So he kind of reminds me of My Mask, but they give me different kind of vibes. Like My Mask is a fucking psychopath, and this guy is a devious schemer. So watch out for both of these guys. That's what I'm thinking. Then Saitama comes out of the building, or not the building, the spaceship, and Genos goes over to him, and they have a conversation about how he defeated him and how he was the Saitama says he was probably the strongest opponent he's ever faced, which is interesting. But then Tatsumaki, it doesn't click in her head for some reason that he's stronger than a B-class hero, and just the fact that he's a B-class, that he should have the power level of B-class, but it just doesn't click in her mind. She's not that bright to me. She asks him, how did a B-class like you get inside the ship? Why did you have to butt in? I could have done it all myself. And then she starts like calling him all these names, like avocado, light bulb, octopus. It just funny. And then Saitama's like, Genos, help me out. This is really funny. Genos goes, shut up, little brat, or spoiled brat, or something, and he makes his funny face. And then we get a really funny shot of Saitama like fist pumping in the back. I'm gonna put it right here, and Genos like looking all cool, and it's like, don't mess with us. And that had me dying because it was funny. And the next second, Tatsumaki's like, psh, Genos against the wall, and Saitama says, Genos. He sounded so worried. It was perfect comedic timing. It really was. This episode had the best of both worlds, action and comedy. It was great. Saitama tries to help Genos out of the wall, and he pulls off his arm, which is just like, poor Genos. He gets the shit end of the stick every time. To wrap it all up, it flashes forward a couple days or weeks or something. It says the city A was destroyed and was a historical event. They rebuilt the Hero Association bigger and better in a new location. They left the old one as kind of a memorial to all the people that died in City A. They built a huge Hero Association with a bunch of like roads in the air leading to it. They said it was so that heroes can be deployed quickly from the Hero Association. and they've given the option to heroes A class and above to live at the association building, which is cool. I don't know if there was a reason for that, like maybe to deploy them even quicker, but it just, I don't know, it just seems weird to me. But it's cool that they let them do that. We get one little clip at the end of Saitama just punching this giant pig guy, and he goes, "Damn it, back to one punch again." And he's not gonna find the enemy as strong as Boros for a little while, until next season, which I'm hoping comes sooner than Attack on Titan Season 2, because that has been taking like 4 fucking years. But anyway, that's the episode in a nutshell. It was a great episode, guys. 10 out of 10. I don't rate episodes, but if I would, perfect. Animation was great. The comedy was great. The music, oh my god, the soundtrack's amazing. You should, if you haven't seen it and you're watching this video for some reason, go watch the episode. What are you doing? Got some, I didn't think there was going to be any revelations, but we got some like insight into My Mask and Metal Knight, which is good. And just a nice closure for the first season. I can't wait. I'm probably going to start doing manga reviews. Tell me if you guys in the comments below want me to start reviewing the manga, because this series is amazing. And I'm going to leave you with an episode question. What was your favorite part of the One Punch Man 12 episode anime? Leave it down below. Thanks for watching the video. Like if you did, dislike if you did, comment if you want, and if you like this content, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.